Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
From KJFM Radio, Eagle 102, Area High School Softball is on the air. Eagle 102 brings you area softball on air and online. Now, exciting area high school softball action on your area sports leader, KJFM, Eagle 102.
And welcome to the Class 3 District 2 Championships from Montgomery County High School on KJFM. Mark Fronick and Jim Ross getting ready for the Bowling Green LadyCats, the top seed in this tournament, as they get ready to take on the number 3 seed Winfield Warriors in this ball game. Bowling Green had an opening round bye and defeated the host school Montgomery 12-2 in 5 innings. In the semifinals. The late game that night was all Winfield. They won 20-5 in that ball game, in a game where they scored 10 runs on walks, I believe, in that one, and you don't see that very often.
No, not ever.
Yeah.
So that's really kind of hard to explain. If you look outside, it's a beautiful morning for softball, but if you step outside, it's a coat and blanket kind of morning.
Yeah, and the wind is a gusting through here at Montgomery County High School. We've got lots to talk about, including some congratulations for our area teams as they've already punched their ticket into the Class 1 and 2 state tournaments, and we'll see if we can make it one from Class 1, 2, and 3 as we go on a little bit into the afternoon here at Montgomery County. We'll start it off with the pregame show next for you on KJFM.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
It's fall, y'all. That means a stop by Prairie's Edge Garden Center is a must. Prairie's Edge can help with all your fall decorating needs, including pumpkins and gourds of every shape, color, and size. Beautiful mums, annuals, and perennials are also available, as well as yard stakes, mailbox covers, pottery, bird baths, and so much more. Be sure to bring the family out and enjoy the corn maze, which will run through October 31st. For everything fall, it's Prairie's Edge Garden Center, just south of Bowling Green.
Founded in 2000, Sparks Maintenance Contracting out of Bowling Green has since been performing industrial maintenance nationwide and plans to continue growing. Sparks Maintenance Contracting, attention to detail and compassion are only some of the many things that separate them from other competitors. Teamwork is the key to success in business and in sports. Best wishes to all the area teams from Sparks Maintenance Contracting, proudly serving America.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Getting ready for the top seed Bowling Green, the 3 seed Winfield here in the Class 3 District 2 championship game. The winner of this game will host Perryville. They're 18-5 in the Class 3 quarterfinals on Wednesday. The Pirates beat Lutheran South from Afton in the St. Louis area in the District 1 championship on Thursday. So, if Bowling Green wins, they will host that game on Wednesday, so that will be nice. And if they win that one, then it's going to be a long road trip to the semifinals. But let's focus on getting to Wednesday first. And some congratulations in order. Silex last night defeated the number 2 seed Community R6 at Ladonia. 12-4 was the final in that one. Silex will host the District 7 champion. That's either Salisbury or Northeast Cairo. They're playing right now, or getting ready to play right now, same time as our game here in the Class 1 Then they'll meet in the Class 1 sectional on Wednesday. Silex in the winner of that game from this morning. And then the Class 2 District 4 champions, Ellsbury, the top seed at the New Haven District, beat Jefferson of Festus 12-8. We saw Jefferson early on in that tournament take care of the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs, so they made it all the way to the championship game, but fell to the top seed Ellsbury 12-8, and the Ellsbury Indians will face the District 3 champion. That's either Father Tolton, the 1 seed, or the number 2 seed Russellville. They're playing at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and that Class 2 quarterfinal is on Wednesday, and no word yet on if Ellsbury will host that game, but if you're going according to the brackets, they should be the host for that
Father
game.
Tolton has one of the top pitchers in the state. She's I saw where she had her 1,000th career strikeout in high school the other night. Don't know a whole lot about Russellville. Interestingly, when you start looking at the season for these two teams here this morning, Winfield has defeated both Silex and Ellsbury, two of their better wins this year. So if you're trying to draw some sort of comparisons, that would be a place to start when comparing scores with what Bowling Green's done this year.
Yep, definitely. But didn't Clopton score a win over Winfield?
They did. Probably Clopton's best win of the season. They did defeat Winfield back on September the 8th, 3-1, and a typical pitching duel, which when Clopton was in those type of games, they won the majority of them. But as we saw the other night, you have a few errors and some things go wrong, and
once that leak gets sprung.
Well, and really, if there's any criticism of Bowling Green's club, that's when they get in trouble too. If they kick the ball around and don't field it, give extra outs, don't throw strikes. That's we saw that against Centralia. Monday night? I guess that was. Seems like a month ago now, but it was just Monday. They didn't play a clean game and fell to a pretty good Centralia team. But if they play clean, they're a quality ball club.
Let's not give away too much. We still have our keys to the game from Vicki Cadwalder. It's coming up next on KJFM.
Daily life is a bit different right now than what we're used to. Some are feeling the effects more than others, but let's remember that this too shall pass and try to find ways to keep positive, help others in need, continue to support our businesses as best we can, but also take this time of distancing and shutdowns to self-reflect and improve. Spend quality time with family, exercise, pray, tackle a home improvement project, even if it's just a power cleaning inside and out, but do something that helps you feel empowered and moving forward. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, praying for good to come out of trials.
Whether you need to buy a 2x4 or a 4x8 or are planning a new home, Bowling Green Lumber Company is your one-stop for all things construction. No kidding. Lumber, paints, electrical, plumbing, windows and doors, insulation, roofing materials, hardware items, tools. Seriously, Ed and the gang at Bowling Green Lumber are anxious, willing, and able to help you any which way they can. Stop in and see for yourself. While others are trying to make money, they're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber, 700 West Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green, 324-5400, the most complete building center in the area.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, the keys to the game, you already mentioned defense has to be sound today, and the wind is a whipping, so you got to any fly ball you've got to stay on top of today. But Bowling Green, maybe not rely so much on that big inning. They've done that a couple of times, just hung with the team and then exploded. This is a championship time. You want to keep the pressure on the whole game.
Yeah, and we talked about the wind at great length was that Thursday? At Community, it's a similar wind. There are no buildings around here at Montgomery County to block the wind. It's blowing, if you want to believe the weatherman, at 20 miles an hour and a gale straight out to left field. So you're going to have the same kind of stuff going on in this game as you did in that game. Can the pitchers find the zone with the wind blowing across from where they're going to be pitching? And can the fielders corral it? Can you keep the ball in the ballpark? You know, Bowling Green's got a couple power hitters that can launch it, and looking at the statistics, Winfield's got one girl has 4 home runs as well. So
they've hit 11 as a team.
Yeah, so you got a couple teams that got a little power, so this wind could actually come into play in this game. You got to hope that Tanner Turner's on her game, throws strikes, and when she does, she's very effective and can carry Bowling Green on to victory.
Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups are coming up next on KJFM.
This is Kyle Schurter, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is inspired by a native Philadelphian and on a mission to bring Philadelphia cuisine to the Midwest. From the classic cheesesteak to calamari, linguine with mussels, crab cakes, scrapple, soft pretzels, cannoli, and a Philadelphia favorite, water ice. A Taste of Philly will have you believing that you stepped out of your front door right into the city of brotherly love. Open 7 days a week, including for lunch. They also offer a 15% game night discount to any of our area student athletes in uniform. A Taste of Philly, 1521 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The all-new McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory in Bowling Green is now open. Hi, I'm Jim Blossom. We will be holding a grand opening celebration Sunday, October 18th from noon until 4 p.m. I really hope you'll stop by, check out the new facilities, and stay for a visit. If you can't make it during the grand opening, feel free to stop by and see us Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., or Saturdays, 9 a.m. to noon. The new McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 701 North Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. We look forward to continuing to serve the local area.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's fried chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
Award-winning quality meats with 100% satisfaction guaranteed is what you'll find at Wood Smoked Meats in Bowling Green. Wood Smoked Meats is your freezer's best friend. Stock it with delicious bacon, hams, brats, steak, sausage, ribs, roast, and all your favorite meats. Premium quality, outstanding taste, great value, plus friendly, fast service. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green. Or visit online at woodsmokedmeats.com. Wood Smoked Meats, where gift certificates are available also.
Liggins Flooring in Bowling Green offers Dreamweaver stain-proof carpet, new waterproof plank flooring, plus Novus hardwood and Trutex vinyl. Liggins Flooring at 705 Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Lineup for the Winfield Lady Warriors. They're coached by Brian Keim, assisted by Timothy Smith. They'll lead it off with the center fielder, number 20, Emily Wright. Third baseman bats second, number 18, Macy Amashon. Batting in the 3 spot is the left fielder, Anna Huckelman. Batting cleanup is the right fielder, number 13, Chloe Turnbull. Batting in the 5 spot is the designated player, number 21, Camille Martin. Batting 6 is the pitcher, number 5, Chloe Wade. Then the first baseman, number 12, Reagan Giebert. The second baseman bats 8th, number 2, Alexis Nichols, and batting 9th is the shortstop, number 17, Tatum Bradshaw. They'll flex at the catcher position, number 3, Maggie Jordan. And for Bowling Green, they're coached by Craig Smith, assisted by J.C. Hickerson. They'll lead it off with the left fielder, number 2, Kennedy Grimsley. Batting second is the third baseman, number 1, Meredith Betts. Then the first baseman, she had the game-ending home run in the semifinal, number 24, Jade Meyer. Batting cleanup is the catcher, number 5, Grace Dameron. Then the pitcher, number 6, Tanner Turner. In the 6th spot is the second baseman, number 13, Haley Chandler. Center fielder bats 7th, number 10, Grace Dieters. She returns to the lineup out of protocol. Designated player bats 8th, number 22, Kailyn Womack. She played shortstop the other day in place of Haley Prater, who is out for the season. And this one is fouled out of play, and we're underway. Batting 9th is the right fielder, number 14, McKenna Orff, and flexing at short is number 19, Megan Graver. So there's your starting lineups for this ball game. And the right-hand batting, Emily Wright back in there, behind in the count 0-1. That one goes back to the screen. A ball and a strike.
Wright's ball got away from Turner, and then Dameron throws the ball back and nearly hits her in the chest. She was trying to clear out.
Friendly fire has been an issue in this tournament for Bowling Green, and Haley Prater can attest to that. 1-1 count. That one up high, 2-1. As we saw Turner struggle a little bit in the semifinal, gave up 2 runs on a walk and a home run against Montgomery County. This one popped up. Is it going to stay in the field of play? Wind taking it all over the place and making a great acrobatic play is Haley Chandler at second base. That one started foul on the first base side and carried almost out to second base.
Yeah, that's a pretty good indication of what the wind's going to do. That thing moved,
20 feet?
At least, yeah. What the bases are 65 feet, or 60 feet. So, yeah, it moved quite a ways.
There's a foul tip into the glove on the first pitch to Abishan for strike 1.
Good start for Turner, though, around the zone with the exception of one pitch up against the screen.
The 0-1 swung on and missed, one after a high strike. 0-2.
She's kind of throwing a little bit into the wind maybe. It's kind of moving from her, what would be her left to right, but it's making that rise ball really go up.
The 0-2 pitch, and that one taken up high by the third baseman for the Warriors. Set the defense for Bowling Green across the outfield. It's Kennedy Grimsley in left, Grace Dieters in center, McKenna Orff is in right. Meredith Betts is the third baseman as that one just missed. Actually would have been a pretty good pitch to take for strike 3 because it went back to the screen off the glove of Dameron. Megan Graver's the shortstop, Haley Chandler at second, Jade Meyer at first, Grace Dameron behind the plate, and Tanner Turner delivers a 2-2 pitch. Up high, and the count goes full to Abishan, Macy Abishan.
First full count of the game. Abishan just a sophomore. Winfield's got a pretty young club.
And strike 3 called on the corner.
And she knew it. She just started walking towards the dugout as soon as Dameron caught the ball.
That was pretty much like the pitch that tipped off Dameron's glove. She couldn't frame that one. This one she could. And got the strike call for her pitcher. And this one off the home plate umpire.
Yeah, that ball, those rise balls are really jumping when they get into that wind.
First pitch to Huckelman, a ball. She's the left fielder. Uniforms very similar on the top. They're both Nike black jerseys with red shoulders. I like the piping a little bit better on the Bowling Green. They've got the almost collar kind of going down toward the Lady Cats. There's a strike called.
Huckelman, the power hitter for Winfield, 4 home runs and driven in 25 runs this year. Hitting at a 370 clip.
The 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. She wanted home run number 5 there.
A little off-speed pitch there by Turner, down and out.
Red pants for Winfield. Bowling Green and white pants with the black socks and red stripes. In the dirt. And the count goes to 2-2. Turnbull on deck if the inning continues.
Really nice facilities here at Montgomery County. Both 2 fields here, baseball field close and football field right behind us.
That one fouled off the screen, still a 2-2 count. Yeah, beautiful blue track.
Yeah, it's you can see that from miles.
Mm-hmm. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the base is empty. Turner's pitch is fouled to the screen again as Huckelman stays alive.
Rise ball in on the fist, tried to cut it across the plate. Huckelman able to foul it off with 2 strikes.
370 hitter this season. You mentioned the home runs and the RBIs. Another 2-2, and that one's fouled off the screen. Pretty good battle.
Yeah, it's going to take Turner a little bit to get acclimated with the rise ball, the way that thing's moving. That thing, about 3/4 of the way to the plate, it really jumps when it hits that wind.
The 2-2 fouled over the screen this time. 8 pitch at bat so far.
Good crowd on hand here. Bunch of lawn chairs out. Everybody bundled up.
Good day for a hot cocoa. This one back to the pitcher. Little nubber. Turner up with it. Throw over to Meyer at first in plenty of time. 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. Bowling Green coming up in the Class 3 District 2 Championship on KJFM.
Hair care for the entire family. That's what's available at PJ's Salon in Louisiana. Everyone is welcome. Men, women, boys, and girls. PJ's can help make everyone look their best. Walk-ins are welcome, and evening hours can be made by appointment. PJ's Salon is your fall senior hair salon, from hair, tanning, and nails to pedicures, waxing, and supplies. Call or stop in. PJ's Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana. Best wishes to all the area sports teams this year from the friendly folks at PJ's Salon.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
So a good start for Turner as she retires the side in the top half of the inning, and we go to the bottom half, and we'll set the defense for Winfield. It's Huckelman in left, Emily Wright in center, Chloe Turnbull is in right field. Macy Awashon's the third baseman, Tatum Branshaw's the shortstop, Alexis Nichols at second base, Reagan Giebert at first, and Maggie Jordan behind the plate. Chloe Wade taking her warm-up pitches. Wade, one of 3 main pitchers for these Winfield Lady Warriors. Season record 4-2, and she pitched in 14 games, 39 innings, and allowed 24 earned runs. That's a 4.31 ERA. Allowed 45 hits.
A lot of motion by Wade. Kind of looks like a bird coming off the mound with both arms going out to the sides and flying in different directions. Doesn't appear to have a tremendous amount of velocity. A lot of drop balls in her warm-up pitches, so we'll see how long it takes Bowling Green to lock in.
Kennedy Grimsley digs in. She's been pretty good since taking over the #1 position in this batting order, and that one's low for ball 1.
Kennedy, a junior, hitting .339. Bunch of gaudy batting averages for the Bobcats.
Yeah. They like to put the ball in play. They like to score runs. This one grounded foul to Craig Smith in the third base coaching box. Good job by Craig to field that ball.
Well, just seeing the first 2 pitches of Wade, Bowling Green just got to be patient. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to blow the ball by anybody. Just wait and get your pitch and let it fly.
The 1-1 offering from Wade. Pulled the string on her there.
Went from a slow pitch to a slower pitch, huh?
Uh-huh. 1-2 as Grimsley was way out in front of that one.
Standing way up in the front of the box, trying to speed up the pitcher a little bit.
The 1-2, fouled out of play. We'll do it again.
We've seen her hit a lot with 2 strikes this year. She doesn't have a problem with 2 strikes.
Grimsley with 21 hits, 9 RBIs, 7 doubles, a triple, and a home run. Pretty good stat line for a leadoff hitter.
Absolutely.
Another 1-2, and she got a piece of that one.
Another changeup.
She was fooled on it, but was able to spoil it.
The changeup is actually slow enough you could almost reset yourself before it gets to the plate.
And that's almost what Kennedy did on that one. The left fielder digs back in for another 1-2 pitch. Set up further outside this time. This one is rocketed toward the gap in right. One hopper off the fence. It's going to be another double for Grimsley. She'll stop there. Stand-up double. And Bowling Green has the leadoff batter aboard and in scoring position.
Good patience that time by Grimsley. Took that high outside pitch and plugged the gap with it.
That'll bring in Meredith Betts in an RBI situation. Betts this year, 362 average.
Betts way up in the front of the box as well.
First pitch to her, bunting, and did she make contact?
She did not, but it got away from the catcher, and Grimsley able to advance to third on the pass ball.
Umpire and catcher kind of got tangled up a little bit there.
I think the umpire actually blocked it.
The 0-1 to Betts on the inside corner, strike two.
Not the pitch she was looking for. In on the hands.
They'll continue to set up on the inner half here, 0-2. Well, now he's just going to lean out. Adjusts and pops it to short. Bradshaw under it, and Tatum makes the catch for the first out.
Another big changeup by Wade. Got Betts out in front. She popped it up.
That'll bring in Jade Meyer, who hit a 3-run home run. The game was 3-2 at the start of that bottom of the fifth inning. Got to 9-2 with 2 on, and Jade crushed a home run to left to put the wraps on Montgomery County. First pitch to her here, and this one is grounded to the shortstop. Run will come in, and a good dig at first base by Giebert to record the out there, but Bowling Green takes a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Winfield willing to give up the run for the out. Infield was back, and a nice play by the shortstop, and a really good pick by the first baseman.
RBI ground out. That'll bring in Grace Dameron with the bases empty and 2 down. And that one dropped low for ball 1.
Another change up by Wade. She's throwing that a lot here in the first inning.
Bowling Green the 1 seed, Winfield the 3 seed. And the 1-0 pitch. That one missed. Not sure where it missed.
Looks like it was right down the middle. Didn't it? It looked like a pitch that Dameron might have hit over the fence, actually. It's right down the middle.
465 hitter. And that one's in for a strike.
A lot of her power is to right center, interestingly enough.
4 home runs, 8 doubles, 17 RBI.
Hitting 465.
And that one floats wide, 3-1 to the Bowling Green catcher.
Nobody on. She should look to get something to hit here.
First team all-conference at the catcher position. The 3-1 offering and called a strike. She was getting ready to throw that bat to the dugout.
Pitch on the inner half, got the call. Makes it a full count.
A lot of room up the middle. They are, at least on the infield, playing her to hit opposite field. And this one grounded foul off the side of the Bowling Green dugout.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The center fielder's playing her to pull by a bunch, probably about 10 steps towards the left center field gap.
So a huge gap in right center. But this one is crushed to left, and it is a foul ball. Or is it a home run? They call it a home run, a fair ball.
It was right down the line, a line drive over the fence for the home run. Got out of here fast.
Yeah, it did. From my vantage, it looked like it went on the other side of the pole, but it's a home run. And Bowling Green's up 2-0.
Yeah, nobody moved because it looked like it was going to hook foul. But just under it, they actually have the ball protector on the foul pole to define if it hits that close, but it went underneath that between the fence and the foul pole. There's about a 3 or 4 foot gap there, and that's where it went over the fence.
The kids will go looking in the field for that ball.
Out in the bean field.
And a ball low to Tanner Turner, who has home run power herself.
She does. Similar 4 home runs, 22 RBIs, hitting .397. We've seen her hit some ropes as of late.
She was going for one there. Swung through the pitch low and in to even the count of a ball and a strike.
A little off-speed pitch that time by Wade.
And the next from Chloe on its way. That one bounces in about 2 foot in front of the plate.
I think that was going to be a changeup. She throws the changeup out of the backside of her hand with that back spin on it. And that one, yeah, as you said, went about halfway.
Back in the center of the circle now, goes through a routine and delivers a strike on the outside corner. It's even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty for the Bowling Green pitcher. Wade working quickly. This one chopped to the third baseman. Little trouble over there for Abashan, and she throws it across. But Turner had already almost reached the outfield grass going down the line by the time it got there.
Abashan playing really deep as a third baseman and unable to come up with that. And so Turner will reach on air.
When you play back on a ball, the ball usually plays you.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't see a third baseman play that deep normally in fast pitch.
And there's a strike on the first pitch to Haley Chandler. What's Chandler done this year? 235 hitter, 11 RBI, 3 doubles, a triple, and that one's outside. 1-1 the count.
See if she can put some grass stain on this ball and drive in this runner from first. It looked like Turner's entertaining running at this point.
Not sure what the scouting report is on Jordan behind the plate, and that one drops low. 2-1 the count to the Bowling Green second baseman.
And watching infield, she's got a serviceable arm.
Two balls and a strike. This one back at the pitcher. Wade knocks it down, picks it back up, and throws to first for the out. Good recovery by Chloe Wade as she put up the glove defensively and was able to track it down and throw to first for the third out in this inning. But Bowling Green, a double, a RBI ground out, and a solo home run by the catcher Grace Dameron makes it a 2-0 lead here from the Class 3 District 2 Championship on Eagle 102.
At McDinger's, they've got a new list of specials for lunch in addition to their all-day specials, which happens to feature the fan favorite Tenderloin Thursday. Enjoy tacos, wings, grilled chicken, fried fish and shrimp, and more, plus a beverage menu that fits everyone. Check out their Facebook page for upcoming live entertainment. McDinger's, 131 West Outer Road in Eolia.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown. High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Turnbull, Martin, and Wade for the Winfield Warriors. As the right fielder digs in, Turnbull this season a .484 on-base percentage, .407 hitter.
Leading hitter on the club. Our lineup had Graber playing short as the flex player. Looks like Womack in it short this inning.
Well, sometimes Craig Smith does that to keep that flex available in the lineup, and there's a strike called. And the count goes to 0-2 to Turnbull. So Kailyn Womack is the shortstop. And that one misses low on the outside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Really good 0-2 pitch that time by Turner. Against the leading hitter for Winfield.
Bears back, delivers a 1-2 pitch, swings through that. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Turner, and the first out here in the second inning.
Nice rise ball. And Womack Turnbull, I should say, couldn't catch up to it.
Camille Martin digs in, the DP. She's a .328 hitter. 16 RBIs this season. And she takes a ball to start her first at bat this morning. It is still morning.
It is.
The 1-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Big cut that time by Martin. Good snap on those wrists. She was just late on the pitch.
Yeah, Turner with a little velocity on that pitch.
The 1-1 up high. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 to number 21, Camille Martin. Pitcher Wade on deck. The 2-1 swung on and missed. She stayed pretty much in the same part of the zone throughout this at-bat so far.
Took a little off that pitch that time. See if she wants to come back with this rise ball on a 2-2 pitch.
Fouled off as Martin moved all the way back in the box prior to that pitch.
Curveball on the inner half that time.
Coach Brian Keim in the third base box. Timothy Smith over in the first base box. Maddie Hankey running the dugout for Winfield. That one drops low and the count goes full.
Turner's been around the plate, but she's gone deep in the counts with a number of these first 5 hitters for Winfield.
Payoff pitch. This one hit deep
gone
into left and into the Bowling Green student section for a solo home run to make it 2-1. Bowling Green kids had just moved out there. They may move back after that.
Up in the wind. As soon as that went off the bat, you knew it wasn't going to stay in the park.
First hit of the day for Winfield, and the Bowling Green infielders will go and talk to their pitcher after that delivery. Probably telling her, without the wind, that's just a routine fly ball. Don't worry about it.
With the wind, it was halfway to the bean field.
First lefty of the afternoon, or left-handed hitter, in Wade.
Wade just a sophomore.
And she takes a ball outside, 1-0. So strikeout and a home run. Base is empty, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Full cut on that one for Chloe Wade, who is a .356 hitter. On-base percentage, .441. Slugging percentage, .475. And there's a strike, 1-2. She looks like she could probably run a bit, too. 19 RBIs this season.
Does.
Swing and a miss.
We're not going to find out this at bat.
Nope. Second strikeout of the inning, third of the game. And there's 2 down for the Warriors. We're in the top of the second here from the Class 3 District 2 Championship. Mark Froenig, Jim Ross. Winner plays Perryville on Wednesday at their home park. That one missed on the first pitch to Gebert.
17-5, I think. Was that their record?
18-5.
18-5 after the championship win, yeah.
This one grounded to the second baseman. Chandler up with it over to Meyer, and the side is retired. Solo home run by Martin makes it a 2-1 ball game as Bowling Green comes up in the bottom of the second on KJFM.
Hello, this is Heather Stevens with Midwest Pest Professionals. We are a family-owned and operated pest control business. We offer pest control for your general household pests, roaches, crickets, fleas, spiders, and those pesky old ants. We can do a one-time treatment or set you up on a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly service plan with no contracts involved. Midwest Pest Professionals also provides treatment for termites, pre- and post-construction, stinging insects, and we also offer a heat and chemical treatment for bedbugs. We want to protect you and your family from any infestations. For your free estimate, give us a call or text 573-324 844-2313. Midwest Pest Professionals, locally owned and operated.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Pretty good 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming up for Bowling Green, starting with the center fielder Dieters, then Womack and Orff before we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, Dieters, historically this year, at least in the games that I've seen her, she's led off. So you've got a prototypical leadoff hitter in the 7-hole this morning.
She hasn't played in over a week, so in fact, of the 22 games, she missed the final, or I think missed the final 7, or only 15 games played on her line. But back in there now.
Good old COVID-19 protocols.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that going on right now.
So she'll dig in. And the first pitch to her showing bunt, pulls back and takes the ball in the dirt.
But we were talking in the pregame, if you can hit, you can hit. You know,
exactly.
So she's been able to get in the cage, I'm sure, and she ought to be ready to go.
And the 1-0 pitch is chopped to the third baseman, has trouble with it, going to be close at first, and she is out at first. Good stretch over there at first base by Giebert.
Nice play by the third baseman, Abishana, to stay with that after she bobbled it. Fumbled it, actually. Picked it up barehanded and showed a good arm to throw out Dieters.
That'll bring in Womack. The list is a designated player, but she's playing both sides right now. Someone doing some harvesting out there? Or?
It looks like it, yeah. Garbage truck.
Oh, okay. I saw a lot of something coming in from right field.
It is dry. It could be blowing from a mile away, though.
Yeah,
as hard
right?
as this wind's blowing.
That one fouled to even the count at 1-1. Womack then Orff, 1 out, base is empty.
I can't even remember. Did we have a rain out this year? I don't think we did we?
No.
It's been a long, dry, well, it's perfect for harvesting for the farmers, but it's been a really dry fall.
This one hit in the air and deep to left. It's going to be a fair ball, one hopper off the fence. Into second is Womack with a 1-out double.
Line drive didn't quite get the lift on it, but off the fence and left for the double for Womack.
So second double of the day for Bowling Green, and that'll bring in McKenna Orff.
See if Orff can keep the line moving and flip the line up and get back to the top of the order, and maybe Bowling Green can have a big inning here.
Probably not the average that Orff wanted this season, but she's had some key hits, and this one is hit in the air. They're playing her in the gap, tagging and moving toward third, and into third is Womack. So it turns into a sacrifice fly to move that runner from second to third.
Now batting for Bowling Green, number 2, Kennedy.
Back to the top of the order with Grimsley. She doubled her first trip this morning.
See if we can get that 2-out hit.
Get that run back right now.
Showing bunt with 2 outs and taking a strike.
Yeah, I never really understood that. At the high school level, 9% of the pitchers are trying to get ahead.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to throw you a good pitch at first pitch, so you got to be ready to bust it.
The 0-1 is tomahawk foul. And that'll go over that grandstand down there near the American flag.
That pitch way in on the hands of Grimsley.
0-2. And Kennedy will have to be a 2-strike hitter here, which she's good at. Bounces one in, and the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes.
Change up that time by Wade, a little short.
Which she got to 1-2 her first at bat, fouled off a few pitches, and then struck one to the gap. 1-2 this time is hit in on the hands and right at the third baseman. And Aubuchon squeezes it for the third out. Bowling Green leaves a runner at third base here in the bottom of the second inning. We played 2 full, and Bowling Green holds a 1-run lead, 2-1 over Winfield on KJFM.
No one likes putting up fencing on their farm or rural property. If you need a new fence or repairs to your existing fence, call Matt Stone and Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing. Matt loves putting up fences and specializes in the unique needs of farms and rural properties. Plus, Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing will give you a free estimate. It'll be the lowest you find. Give Matt a call at 573-590-1218. And be sure to like Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing on Facebook.
Catfish, 1 pound pork steaks, and fried chicken. Just some of the delicious specials at Bowling Green Diner. Steak, shrimp, spaghetti, and livers and onions also featured. You will not go away hungry at Bowling Green Diner. Open 7 days a week. You can dine in or carry out is available. Just call 324-2135 and they'll have your order ready when you get there. Wouldn't you like to eat out today? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you won't be disappointed. Bowling Green Diner, 19 Business Highway 61.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
8, 9, and 1 hitters. Nichols leads things off, and Alexis takes a strike on the inside corner to start the top of the third inning.
A 1 pound pork steak sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah, it does.
From the diner, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. In the semifinal against Montgomery, Turner only allowed 1 hit after the first inning. She's allowed 1 hit today so far. Unfortunately, it was a solo home run. That one taken up high. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, she looks like she's found her stride. She just left that drop ball up in the zone, and Martin was able to get it up in the jet stream.
Swing and a miss. And the 4th strikeout of the day is the first out here in the top of the third. So down on strikes is Nichols, and that'll bring in Tatum Bradshaw.
Bradshaw hitting 204 out of the 9 hole for Winfield.
And a swing and a miss. Kind of corkscrews herself into the right-hand batter's box and unleashes that swing like a spring. That one misses, and the count goes to 1-1.
Both pitchers work fast in this game, so we're moving right along.
Almost a modified Musial. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count.
A modified Musial. You come up with some doozies, don't you?
It hit the outside corner. Called strike 3. The backwards K is the second out. And then the batter made contact with the catcher Dameron as she was walking back to the dugout.
5th strikeout out of the first 9 batters.
This one is ripped and almost went out on the other softball diamond.
Yeah, she was a bit out in front of that.
Uh-huh. But hit it a ton.
Only foul by about, 20 yards.
She popped to the second baseman her first time up, actually popped in foul territory around first, and then it blew to the second baseman.
Yeah, which gave us a good indication of what the wind's going to do to balls in the air on the first batter of the game.
0-2 now, and this one popped up, and it'll go out of play behind the Bowling Green dugout.
Bowling Green fans not wanting any part of that foul ball.
Nope.
Dad's over there telling stories.
Still 0-2. And the next, swung on and missed. Went fishing for one outside. And Turner strikes out the side in the top of the third inning. We head to the bottom half. Bowling Green will try to add to that 2-1 lead here in the Class 3 District 2 Championship on KJFM. It's hard to believe it's been 75 years since Aubrey Knight, way back in 1945, founded Knight Equipment Company. Aubrey's son RJ worked right alongside his dad until December of 1975 when he purchased and incorporated the business from his father. Now known worldwide for their wire rope and splicing, Knight Equipment Company continues to grow. Here's a heartfelt congratulations and a big thank you for being such a model of excellence and consistency. Happy 75th birthday, Knight Equipment Company, 717 North 15th Street in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Strikeouts starting to pile up for Winfield. 6 of them so far over the first 3 innings.
Turner struck out the side that time, and it's, as I elaborated on in the first inning, that rise ball really goes up with the wind blowing in the direction that it does, and Winfield's swung a number of pitches well out of the zone.
It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Bowling Green here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, as Betts leads things off.
That's hitting 362, the junior.
And Wade ready to deliver the first pitch of the inning. It's a bunt, a good one. Pitcher picks it up, and she is safe at first. Had no chance to get her with that bunt that she just put down.
Perfect spot, made the pitchers field it instead of the third baseman. Third baseman still playing even with the base. You don't really, like I said, you don't see that very often in fast pitch softball. They're usually, 8, 10 feet in front of the base. Looks like now she's going to take a few steps in with Meyer. If you're going to back up, this might be the batter to back up on.
There's a strike called on the first pitch as we're seeing a very active Betts at first base.
Thinking about running maybe. Has the wind at her back for sure.
Pitch was a strike, 0-1 the count to Jade.
Grounded out to the shortstop her first trip.
Drove in a run, though.
That she did.
And the 1-1 offering to the first baseman on its way. And this one is crushed.
Gone.
And it is over the student section in left field and all the way into the Bean field. 2-run shot, her second home run of this district tournament.
Woo-wee.
And she is racking up the RBI now for Bowling Green. She makes the turn, comes home, joined by Betts and Dameron there. And it's a 4-0 or a 4-1 ball game.
That was a no-doubter. It didn't need any wind aid at all.
No.
That was a blast. And now Dameron, who homered her first trip up, can they go back-to-back? As Coach Keim out to visit with his young hurler.
That 5th inning the other night, 9 runs, and an out was never recorded in that inning.
No kidding.
That was an onslaught in the bottom of the 5th to close out the semifinal. And do we have a pitching change? We do. Wade is making her way into the outfield, and we're going to have a pitching change that looks like, is that 13 coming in the ball game? Is that what you see? Or 3?
13 is right.
13.
And that is Turnbull, who's
Turnbull
playing right field.
So it looks like they may just switch. While she warms up, we'll take a break. Bowling Green leads 4-1, bottom of the 3rd on KJFM.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved one the independence that they want and the services that they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's Heritage House to set up a tour and visit soon. Phone 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
So Turnbull switches spots with Chloe Wade.
Chloe for Chloe.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, I didn't even pick up on that. And a ball low on the first pitch to Grace Dameron.
My advice to this, Chloe, is stay away from the middle of the plate with Dameron.
Mm-hmm. That one floats about 4 foot high.
Change up, another back of the hand change up. That's a hard pitch to throw.
Hard pitch to master, that's for sure. 2-0. This one ripped right back up the box and will roll all the way to the wall. Dameron's going to stop at first as that ball was hit too hard for her to get extra bases. Returned by Emily Wright from center field.
Up the middle, went all the way to the fence as they were playing Dameron to pull, and the ground is so hard and dry. No stopping that.
And they'll bring in the courtesy runner, and that'll be Sparks, who was starting in center field in the absence of Grace Dieters. So she'll courtesy run today. Brings in Tanner Turner. And let's see if she can make the third inning Tanner time.
As the wind gusts, blows the dust all over. At least you're up here where you can't get any dust in your mouth like over at Community. Though,
right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, computer and the rest of our equipment will stay fairly clean. This one is hit slowly to the shortstop. Only play is to first, and she is out by a half step, if that. Nice play by the shortstop, Tatum Bradshaw.
And it was. Turner got jammed that time and nearly beat it out.
That's the first out here in the bottom of the third. 2-run home run in the inning by Jade Myers made it 4-1 Bowling Green.
Chandler up there playing her to pull.
And she does just that. And all the way to the wall or the warning track, but camped out there was Huckelman, and she makes the catch for the second out.
To say they were playing deep might be an understatement.
Yeah, she was standing right there at the
warning track.
Yeah, she's setting up at the warning track.
Yeah. Dieter's not a prototypical power hitter, but they're playing her deep nonetheless.
Check swing, hits that one to the second baseman. Underhand throw from Nichols to Giebert, and the inning comes to an end. 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning for Bowling Green. The big shot, the home run from Jade Meyer, makes it 4-1 as we head to the fourth on KJFM.
If it's time to ride or time to work, it's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at Hayden's. If you need help at work or at play, let Hayden's Motorsports Center be your one-stop shop for the most fun and hard-working power sports equipment in the area. They're always ready to help. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated, and Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, you name it, and Ed will tackle it. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Brown's Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Bowling Green's left 3 aboard over the first 3 innings, 2 of those in scoring position, but you're going to leave a lot of runners aboard when you put a lot of runners on base. That's what Bowling Green usually does.
That's the way it works. So our old buddy Chris Durr was here, got the Meyer home run, and he looks like he's hit the road. Imagine he's heading for Chillicothe. He's going to put some miles on that old car today. Palmyra playing at Chillicothe, I think, this afternoon.
Other games of interest, Silex's opponent in the Class 1 sectional is yet to be decided. It's Salisbury and Northeast Cairo 1 versus 3 playing right now to decide who Silex will host on Wednesday.
They've met Cairo a number of times in that first step out of the district tournament over the years.
2-1 the count to Abishan. First batter here in the top of the fourth inning, now 3-1. And then Ellsbury's opponent won't be decided until this afternoon. It's a 1 o'clock first pitch between Father Tolton and Russellville, 1 versus 2 in that game. And again, the only class that we're worried about, 1, 2, or 3, that has a sectional round is Class 1. The rest will start with quarters. And that one misses. A leadoff walk to Macy Abishan.
First walk of the game by Turner.
Only the second base runner for the Warriors. That'll bring in the hard-hitting Huckelman.
Gotta be careful with her. She's got home run power.
And that one misses low and in as Turner having a little trouble finding the plate to start this top of the fourth inning.
She's gone deep in some counts, but has been able to get around that problem.
This one lifted into right field, circling it and making the catch out there is McKenna Orff for the first out. Runner can't advance.
Yeah, it's hard to say if that ball was going to stay in the park when it was first hit.
Mm-hmm.
Wind blew it back in, and nice easy catch for the right fielder.
That'll bring in Chloe Turnbull, the pitcher, in relief of Wade. And she was a strikeout victim her first time up and looked to the heavens after swinging and missing on that pitch.
She got about halfway through that swing and said, I shouldn't be swinging. So it was a little half-hearted on the second half of that swing.
Player in front of the bag at first and third, and that one misses 1-1. If you get a check swing strike, you probably shouldn't go back to that same spot with the next pitch. The 1-1. Runner goes, throw down to second is a good one, and it knocks the glove and the ball, the slide did, right off the hand of Kailyn Womack.
Yeah, because Abishan was out. The throw was there and in time, but she slid hard, and the ball and the glove took off flying.
They flew about 5 feet. Now they're going to check the wrist of Womack, and Bowling Green running out of shortstops.
Well, some of the girls, can they still wear metal spikes in high school?
That I'm not sure about.
Not sure if they can or not, but
yep, those are metal spikes on the batter.
Pretty a situation where it'd be pretty easy to have got spiked in that situation.
Yep, saw a little shine come up off the bottom of the shoe of Turnbull as she digs in, and this one is nubbed to the third baseman. Betts up with it, throw across, safe there. Throw back to third, and she is safe there. Runners at the corners. Infield hit for Turnbull. And over to third on the throw is Abishan.
Actually a nice play by the Bowling Green third baseman Betts, but just not quick enough to get Turner at first, or get Turnbull, I should say, at first.
She had to reset herself because her momentum was carrying her toward the second base position, not the bag, but the position. So she had to readjust to make a good throw, and that was just enough time for Turnbull to reach base safely.
And with this win, no lead is safe, and that'll bring up Martin, who ironically homered her first trip up.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, you know. Load the bases with one out, put that force play in order anywhere.
I would guess they'll pitch to her until Turnbull tries to steal. Be interesting. Bowling Green's been known to throw through on this in a first and third steal situation.
The first one to Martin is outside for ball one. She's the designated player. Solo home run back in the top of the second inning. 1 for 1 with that hit. This one fouled back off the top of the screen.
Coming right towards you. If it would have got over that fence. You got your glove?
No.
Catch it right through that window?
Yeah, I don't want to. I'd probably end up knocking
Everything.
half our equipment out the window. Our stuff is already glued together after that wind at Ladonia the other night. There's a strike called. The count goes to 1-2, and taking second base is Turnbull.
Bowling Green electing not to throw.
1-2 pitch and off her fists, and well, it looked like a foul ball to me the way it came off.
Gonna say it hit her arm.
So she'll take first, and Wade, the right fielder, will be the batter.
Now Winfield in business.
And they're going to bring out a courtesy runner, maybe, or the flex player to run for the DP. I think that's what we're waiting on here. And it will be number 10. Boschert. So that's not the flex.
But as the pitcher, they can courtesy run.
No, that's right, yeah.
For her.
I was one ahead in my order.
So a strikeout would be in order here.
Yeah.
Get Bowling Green out of this mess.
There's a strike called.
Or help get them out of the mess as there's only one out. Bases are loaded. 4-1 our score. Bowling Green on top. We're in the top of the fourth.
0-1. Misses inside 1-1. Yeah, Martin is the DP, so they would have had to take her out. A swing and a miss by Wade. 1-2 the count. She was a strikeout victim. Trying to avoid that here. Swung on and missed. And down on strikes is the right fielder. Second out. And this is a huge at-bat here.
The strikeout we were looking for.
Ebert grounded to the second baseman, her only at-bat today. And a swing and a miss for strike one.
The 7th strikeout of the game, actually, for Turner.
0-1. This one hit in the air to the pitcher, and she'll get the force play at home to end the inning. That was the only play that was available, and they got the runner coming home, Amachan, by probably a shadow.
It was close.
Yeah, that foot was about to touch home plate when the ball entered the glove of the catcher, Dameron. So good play by the pitcher on a ball with a lot of English on it, and we head to the bottom half of the fourth. Bowling Green still holds that 4-1 lead over Winfield on KJFM.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
That was a wild top of the fourth inning, wasn't it?
Wasn't it, though? And a really heads-up play by Turner to not try and throw the runner out at first because she'd have never got her.
No.
And she took what was right in front of her and made a nice play on a bang-bang out at the plate.
So now they'll try to add to this 4-1 lead. After getting that stop, it was bases loaded, 1 out, and Bowling Green was able to get out of the inning without allowing a run. That is fantastic.
Now let's see if they can tack on a couple more runs and take the wind out of Winfield's sails, no pun intended.
And Womack could do that with one swing. She doubled her first time up and out in front of this one and hit her coach. He caught it, though, didn't he?
If she hits that same ball at the same spot, that's about right where the left fielder's standing right now.
Yeah.
Step off the track about 10 yards off the left field line.
That one just died and bounces in front of the plate, and then the catcher's throw tips off the pitcher Turnbull's glove, so she'll have to retrieve that. 1-1 the count. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning here in this Class 3 District 2 Championship. Lady Cats, 2 runs in the first, 2 in the third. Solo home run for Winfield in the second inning. 2-1 count to Womack, who's 1-for-1 with the double. This one is hit over the shortstop and into short left field. 2-for-2 is Kailyn Womack in that number 8 position.
Yeah, her batting average would indicate she hadn't had that good a year at the plate, but having a great day here so far.
Having a great district tournament. That brings in McKenna Orff. Womack in the semifinal was hit by a pitch and singled, had 2 RBIs on that hit. So pretty good postseason so far as this one's popped up a mile high, right center field, and almost in center field.
Right fielder came a long way to get that.
That was Wade for the first out.
Made a nice catch, but almost at the center field position by the time she got to the ball.
Brings us back to the top of the order. Third at bat for Kennedy Grimsley, who's 1-for-2 with a double. Double and a run scored. And the first pitch to Kennedy is hit into left field, and it's going to make it all the way to the wall. Around second and making the turn, here comes Kailyn Womack on the double by Kennedy Grimsley. And to score to make it 5-1 Bowling Green.
Bullet over the shortstop, goes all the way to the fence. Drives in Womack and adds to the Bowling Green lead, making it 5-1.
That'll bring in Betts, who's 1-for-2 with a single and a run scored. Also a pop out to short. Runner at second, just 1 out. And the ball gets away from the catcher. And advancing to third is Grimsley.
Right through the 5-hole on the catcher.
Mm-hmm. Got tangled up with that home plate umpire again, trying to go back and get it.
So let's see if Betts can at the least get something in the air and drive in this run.
Something in the air, but foul down into the corner. 1-1 the count to Meredith Betts. Meredith with a Y.
5-1 our score. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Chased a pitch out of the zone that time.
So that one, they tried to go a little bit farther out. And Betts wasn't chasing. The count goes to 2-2. So all that work Winfield put in, only to come up empty in the top half of the inning. Bowling Green is able to tack on another run. Now the count goes full to Meredith.
And Winfield about to work themselves into a peck of trouble here.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at third, a run in the inning. This one chopped to the third baseman. A little trouble with it over there for Abishon. Low throw and unable to scoop it this time is Giebert. I think she beat it out anyway. RBI for Betts to make it 6-1. So Bowling Green starting to really grab control of this ball game.
Now you get into the meat of the order that's done the bulk of the damage today so far.
Meyer will dig in. As soon as the conference in the circle is over, she homered her last time up, has 3 RBI today. Her second of the postseason. Came back in the bottom of the third. Long look from Turnbull. She rears back and fires. And that one is high and away for ball 1. That was actually the home run was the last pitch that Wade threw before being lifted for Turnbull. in that Chloe swap.
Meyer wanted to take a swipe at that pitch, a little high drop ball, and checked up at the last minute and took it for a strike.
1-1. One out and a runner at first. This one up the middle. It's a base hit. Betts will have to stop at second. And there's 2 aboard now for Grace Dameron, who is arguably even more dangerous than Meyer. She homered back in the first, has a single, 2 for 2 today, and I think that's going to be it for Turnbull. Coach Keim out of the dugout for Winfield. And we'll see if they make a pitching change or if this is just a scouting report.
Well,
on Dameron.
Not much to say about it. Don't throw it in the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be getting it out of the bean field.
6-1 our score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bowling Green, 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 2 more here in the 4th for that 6-1 lead. The only run coming on a home run for Winfield in the top of the 2nd inning. This is a long conversation. Here comes the home plate umpire.
I think the umpire should have been out there a bit ago.
And he's chased to the dugout. A couple of final words between the infielders and the pitcher. And the Bowling Green runners return to first and second for Grace Dameron.
A little pep talk from Brian Keim, I guess, to try and inspire his troops to get out of this first and second one-out situation.
I've heard of Brian Keim pep talk.
Have you?
It's not very peppy. That one misses, 1-0.
That was in basketball, though.
Yeah. Of course, coached the Bowling Green LadyCats in basketball several years ago now, and that one up high. Now coaches the Winfield Warriors, the boys team, 2-0. All sorts of ex-Bowling Green coaches. You had Rochelle Falloon in the semifinals. She used to coach the LadyCats softball team. There's a strike.
Big lollipop changeup that time. Floated right down the middle. Now you're not going to get back-to-back changeups, are you? So get ready to hit this drop ball.
That one misses inside, and the count goes to 3-1 to Grace Dameron with the pitcher Tanner Turner on deck. The 3-1 offering. That one is stroked into left, but foul down the line by about 3 foot.
Down and in pitch. Dameron able to get to the barrel of the bat on it, but hooked it foul.
And you can tell she adjusted, waited on it. Was still early. 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Center field backing up, and that one is gone. Second homer of the day for Dameron. This time it's a 3-run shot, and the lead jumps to 9-1, Bowling Green.
That one was wind-aided. That was a fly ball any other day, but got it up in the jet stream and actually cleared the bleachers in left center field.
So 3 for 3, a pair of home runs and a single for Dameron. 9-1 LadyCats here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Her 4th RBI of the game.
So Turner digs in now. She's 0 for 2.
She's due.
Reached on an air and grounded to the shortstop and takes a strike.
Another big changeup by Turnbull.
Digs back in behind the count 0-1. This one grounded to the third baseman. Again, trouble with it, but Avishon stays with it and throws out the Bowling Green pitcher.
Yeah, Avishon, I don't know, has she fielded one clean yet, but she's been able to stay with it and get the runners out at first.
So I'd say she has a plus arm.
There you go. Maybe she's doing that to show that arm off, huh?
Possibly. Brings in Chandler. Haley today, 0 for 2. Grounded back to the pitcher and flew out to left. 2 outs. Base is empty. And a strike called to even this count at 1-1. She's the 8th batter of the inning for the Lady Cats. They scored 5 in the frame, and this one is lifted. First baseman wants it and can't make the catch. Safe at first is Haley Chandler.
There's a wind blown. I guess you almost got to give her a hit since nobody touched it, but that ball should have been caught.
Yep. Got up and the wind just played havoc with it. We'll give the hit, though. Bring in Dieters, looking for her first hit of the day. Pulls back a bunt and takes a ball.
Generous home scorer, right?
Yeah. And the next popped up. This one's on the infield as well. Shortstop wants this one, and making the catch is Bradshaw to retire the side. Bowling Green scores 5. They leave 1 aboard, and we head to the 5th inning. Lady Cats lead Winfield by 8 on KJFM.
We have some important elections coming up very soon. In these trying times, we need now more than ever before to exercise our right to vote. We, the voters, hold the power to preserve our country, to stand together in unity and in moral principles. My name is Tracy Riffle Foster. I grew up here, and I am honored to call Pike County home. I am asking for your support. Choose an experienced real estate appraiser for your next county assessor.
Positively Pampered Pets is a full-service pet resort. They offer pet boarding, pet grooming, doggy daycare, and dog training. Stop by to see their amazing facilities. With the holidays coming up, now's the time to call Positively Pampered Pets to reserve their room while you're out of town. Or maybe they need that grooming in so they look their best. See pictures and find out more by visiting their Facebook page or call 324-8100. Positively Pampered Pets, just off the square at 224 West Main in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
3 home runs for Bowling Green already, 4 home runs in the game, and it's 9-1 Lady Cats. And before the first pitch, Tanner Turner lost her grip and rolls to the edge of the circle. District softball this week, brought to you in part on Eagle 102 as that one bounces in for ball 1. Brought to you in part by Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Penrod Real Estate, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Airco Convenience Center, McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory, Prairie's Edge Garden Center, A Taste of Philly, and Wood Smoke Meats. 1-1 the count to Nichols.
Turner worked out of a big jam, had some control issues last inning. See if she can dial it in here in the 5th.
Misses with that one, 2-1. Nichols, Bradshaw, and Wright, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Warriors, and this one popped out of play, 2-2.
Barely out of play.
Yeah.
Don't ever give up on anything hit to the right side in the air today.
Wind not quite whipping as hard as it was, but the flag still taut out there, that Montgomery County flag on top of the scoreboard. Strike 3 called. Beautiful pitch on 2-2, and it's a backward K. Second strikeout of Nichols today, and the first out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Eighth strikeout of the game for Turner. And now she'll get Bradshaw, who struck out looking back in the 3rd inning.
And that one low and in on the first pitch to the number 9 hitter. 1-0. Well, the injured shortstop Prater doing a little dancing outside the Bowling Green dugouts. This one's nubbed toward the dugout, and Coach Keim couldn't come up with it. Error on the third base coach.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if she's ready to play on Wednesday.
The way she was talking, I would not expect her back.
Assuming that Bowling Green can finish Winfield off here. Don't want to get the cart before the horse.
As that one drops low. 3-1 to the number 9 hitter who struck out looking her first time up. And this one chopped foul. Backhanded in foul territory by Betts at third. Count goes full.
Give that a little curve ball and see if she can do anything with it.
The 3-2 pitch misses on the inside corner.
Gave her the curve ball, but didn't really get the break she was looking for.
Nope.
Second walk of the game. Back to the top of the order.
So Emily Wright, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop to second, digs in. She's looking to bust through. First pitch to her. Way out in front of that one, and it's 0-1.
Rise ball up in the zone again.
Oh, 1. Hit in the air. 2 left, moving over and making the catch out there is Kennedy Grimsley for the second out. Runner will return to first.
Didn't quite get that one up high enough to take advantage of the stiff wind.
That'll bring in Macy Abashan, who's walked, was stranded at third, has a stolen base, struck out back in the first. 0 for 1. And the first pitch to her is swung on and missed. She was trying to tie the game on that swing. One of those 8-run home runs. 0-2 on a swing and a miss.
Another nice curve ball that time.
0-2 the count. This one popped out past us.
Corralled by the fence barely. Yeah, it was coming right towards us.
That I don't think that window in front of you has much give. That's a solid pain. Adam Falloon taking our lunch orders. This one bounces back to the screen. The runner will advance to second, looking at third, and will come back after making the wide turn. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner now at second base.
9-1, LadyCats lead it here in the top of the 5th.
The 1-2 outside, 2-2.
Another curve ball up and out that time.
We got burgers.
Awesome.
That one fouled off the screen. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. To the second place hitter, Macy Abashan. Long line of Abashans have gone through Winfield.
That is for sure.
This one fouled. And we'll reach the seats on the first base side. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
See, was there an Abashan that was a coach?
Uh-huh. And she coached at Bowling Green,
Right,
but
that
was Megan, and that's a strike 3 called. Backward case, second strikeout of Abashan today. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's time to stretch here in the Class 3 District 2 Championship. Bowling Green leads Winfield 9-1 on Eagle 102.
Fall weather means cooler temperatures, but at Gypsy Soul Boutique, they have all the hot new styles to keep you warm. Find everything from CC beanie caps to a large variety of tops, those fit perfect jeans, and be sure to round out your outfit with those just got to have shoes. Plus, all the accessories to make the outfit reflect you. At Gypsy Soul Boutique, they can outfit a variety of shapes and sizes. Open Wednesday through Saturday. Check out their Facebook page for more information. Put a little gypsy in your soul at Gypsy Soul Boutique, just off the square in Bowling Green with the pink flamingos out front.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
To the bottom of the 5th we go here on KJFM from the Class 3 District 2 Championship. Bowling Green holding a 9-1 lead.
We have a new pitcher.
3rd pitcher of the day, and that's number 19, Anna Huckelman. So as she warms up, tell you this week's worth of district coverage is brought to you by PJ Salon, Liggins Flooring, McDinger's, Sun Widow Company, Midwest Pest Professionals, Powwow Cattle Farms and Fencing, Marla Reed Insurance, and a Hair Creation Salon. And she'll get a little extra time as she comes in here at the inning. And moving in from the left field position to pitch. So the right fielder came into pitch, now the left fielder comes into pitch. Did Wade change again, or did Turnbull go to left field now?
No, Wade's still in right.
Yep, Turnbull's in left.
In left.
So they just do one-for-one swaps. Don't want to get too crazy with it.
Yeah. Don't want to confuse us any more than we already are.
For Bowling Green, top of the order, leads things off. And that is Kennedy Grimsley, who's been on base twice today. Has an RBI and a run scored, a pair of doubles.
Couple runs, and Bowling Green can put this one in the books this inning.
Mm-hmm. The 1-0 pitch. Ripped that one off the side fence. Ball and a strike.
A little bit out front on that. That might be an understatement.
Yeah.
Planer to pull.
Huckelman delivers. That one drops in. Good drop ball that time.
Yeah, straight drop change that time. Different from out of the back of the hand that we've seen from the other two pitchers.
1-2 the count. And Grimsley snuck that one over the side fence. Still a ball and 2 strikes, and they get a new ball in from the Winfield dugout. And Kennedy digs back in.
It's actually Womack.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah,
that's what you meant to say.
Yeah, it was she was the 9th or 8th. She would have been the 10th hitter last inning.
Right.
I was in the wrong spot.
Right. I almost made the same mistake. I have to admit.
2:22. All looks the same to me. I'm blind. This one hit behind the plate and caught by the catcher before it hit the screen. Nice job by Maggie Jordan for the first out. So Womack is retired.
Yeah, I think the
wind pop to the catcher.
The wind maybe kept that in play.
Yeah.
A nice play by the catcher.
That'll bring in Orff. And she takes the ball up high. So the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in this inning. That's what happens when you try and eat a burger between innings. You get lost.
Yeah, but you had that satisfied look on your face.
Yeah, it was good. That one fouled off by Orff. Evens the count at 1-1. She has flown out to the right fielder twice in this ball game. Whether she was in right field or not is up for debate.
Right, especially on the last one.
1-2 as that one drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty in the home half of the 5th. Chop that one foul. Still 1-2.
Another change up, had her way out in front.
Beautiful clear sky, just windy. 1-2, up high, 2-2. Pretty good take there for McKenna.
That was close. See if she can get a rally started here in the 5th.
The 2-2, that drops low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. McKenna wears number 14, playing right field for the LadyCats.
One of the seniors on this club.
Mm-hmm. Outside, no, called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's a borderline pitch, but the second out here in the bottom half of the 5th.
I believe that was the first strikeout of the game for any of the 3 pitchers.
Yeah, it is.
Easy for me to say, right?
And now Grimsley will bat and take a ball up and in. Home plate umpire must not have anywhere to go.
It's a Saturday morning, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it may not be morning any longer.
Yeah, just about 12:20. There's a strike called, 1-1.
Going into the 9-1 strike zone.
Yeah. All the way up, all the way in is Kennedy in the right-hand batter's box, and that one is ripped into left field. Actually bounces off of the new left fielder Turnbull, but staying at first is Grimsley.
Tomahawked that high drop ball that time, but it hit a bullet.
And it'll bring in Betts. See if Bowling Green can push a couple across here with 2 outs. Winner will play against Perryville, 18-5 on Wednesday. That one's fouled back to the backstop, 0-1.
Betts has a hit in 3 trips, reached on an error in the 4th, and drove in or had an RBI.
Ooh, good pitch there, drops it in for strike 2. Now Betts will have to shorten up here with 2 strikes. 0-2 the count, 2 outs and a runner at first. Way up high.
Well, you just got to foul off something you can't really hit because the speed of the pitcher, more than likely she's not going to blow it by you.
No. A 1-2 offering. And she takes strike. Ooh, call the ball. That was very much like strike 3 to the to Orff.
I was writing a backwards K down.
Two. There's strike 3. Dropped in that dropper that time for the second strikeout of the inning. And we head to the 6th inning. Still 9-1. LadyCats leading Winfield in the Class 3 District 2 Championship on KJFM.
Show off your school pride today with the Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Every time you use your Bulldog debit card, Bank of Louisiana will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by the bank today and get your new Bulldog debit card so you can start supporting the teachers and students with every swipe. The Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
9-1 Bowling Green as we head to the 6th inning. Turner still in there for the LadyCats. And it'll be for Winfield, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. So this is the last best chance for Winfield to try and get back in this ball game. Heart of the order up. Getting late. You're down to your final 6 outs.
Turner struck out 9, walked 2 so far this afternoon, this morning.
Leading off for Winfield, number 19, Anna Heckler.
Yeah, you get through these in the middle of the order here, and you like your chances if it has to go to the 7th.
So Huckelman leads off. She's the pitcher now. And she takes a ball high and away for a 1-0 count. 0 for 2, grounded to the pitcher and flew out to right. The 1-0, high and away again, 2-0. And a little landscaping going on.
Kicking the dirt away from her landing foot is Turner. Right out at the edge of the circle.
The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Came back across with a high strike, and Heckelman swung through it. Huckelman, Turnbull, and Martin. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to 2-2.
2 drop balls. Gets her back even in the count.
Wind picks up, yeah.
Howling through here right now.
And it's blowing in toward the Bowling Green dugout. And there's a swing and a miss. Gonna have to run to first. Throw down is in time. Good recovery that time by Dameron behind the plate. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout.
Rise ball that moved way out of the zone. Heckelman couldn't hold up.
That brings in Turnbull. She was the second pitcher, now the left fielder. And that one drops low for ball 1. She started in right field, went to pitcher, now in left field. So she's versatile. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count.
She's had a hit in 2 trips, struck out in the second, singled in the fourth.
Even count here with the bases empty and 1 down, and there's strike 2. Good pitch. I don't think there was much that Turnbull could do with that one had she swung.
1-2 count. Here comes a high rise ball, huh? Oh, inside rise.
Low and in. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chloe Turnbull. The next. Swung on and missed. And they'll throw down. I guess it bounced in. So again, strikeout 2-3 on the putout.
11th strikeout of the game for Turner.
So she's gotten herself into double digits in the K column and will pitch to Martin. Martin puts this one in the air, and the shortstop can't come up with it. That ball just kept carrying her back, and she could never really get herself under it.
Wind blew that straight over her head. You need to try and run to a spot if you can, but the wind blowing as hard as it is, it's hard to define where that spot might be.
And with the home run power, Grimsley was back on the warning track, so she couldn't come in and call her off. So I want to go down as a hit.
Looks like we have a pinch hitter. Howard will pinch hit for Wade.
Kylie's a junior. And the first pitch to her is taken for a ball.
Howard, a .275 hitter on the season.
1-0, swung on and missed. 1-1 the count.
She certainly lets it fly.
There's another in for a strike. Watch that one. Good on Central. And in the hole, 1-2. The next to her, chopped to the third baseman. Up with it is Betts. Throw across in time. 5-3 on the putout. And we're heading to the bottom of the 6th here from Montgomery County High School. The championship of the Class 3 District 2 tournament. Bowling Green leads Winfield 9-1 as they come to bat on KJFM.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
Second inning of work for Anna Huckelman. Yeah, she struck out a pair. Those are the only 2 strikeouts Winfield's recorded today.
Now she gets to face the meat of the lineup, however. That has accounted for 3 home runs and 2, 5, 6, 7 RBIs in this ballgame.
Jade Meyer to lead things off. District coverage on KJFM brought to you this week by Bowling Green Diner, Knight Equipment Company, Lynn's Heritage House, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pike County Republican Club, Positively Pampered Pets, and Gypsy Soul Salon and Boutique. There's a swing and a miss on that changeup that's kind of got Bowling Green off balance right now.
It does.
Jade, single and a home run. RBI ground out, and there's a strike called. 0-2 quickly.
Meyer with 2 for 3 day so far.
This one grounded foul past third. Still a no ball, 2 strike count.
Couldn't hold up long enough on that changeup. The significant difference in the miles per hour of the changeup versus her regular drop ball.
She's getting a little coaching from the on-deck hitter, Grace Dameron. They had a long conversation between pitches. Another 0-2 in that one. Way up high, a ball and 2 strikes.
Another changeup right here, huh? What do you think?
I think so. It's her best pitch. The 1-2. And spoiled it.
Yes, she was looking for it that time. On the outer half, however. Fouled it down the third baseline.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Jade Meyer. And she swings and misses and will be tagged out by the catcher.
That ball was down and in. I'm not sure it didn't hit her on her back foot.
Yeah.
But she swung nonetheless.
Third Bowling Green batter to strike out in the last 2 innings. Three out of the last 4 batters have struck out for Bowling Green. And there's the first pitch, a strike to Grace Dameron, who's homered twice today.
3 for 3. 4 RBIs in the game.
She digs back in, behind in the count 0-1. High and outside, a ball and a strike. Well, she's homered off of both pitchers previous. This is her first appearance against the third pitcher of the day. Let's see what she can do. Hits it a ton to the opposite field, but more high than deep, and caught out there by the right fielder, Chloe Wade.
So she'll finish the day more than likely 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a single.
And batting with the bases empty and 2 outs is Tanner Turner.
She's due. She's grounded out to the third baseman twice and reached on an error.
First pitch to her. Hit to the shortstop in the air, and making the catch is Bradshaw. 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the 6th. They still lead Winfield 9-1 as we head to the 7th. Final chance for the Lady Warriors when we come back in the district championship game on KJFM.
This is Tracy Brookshire, Marketing Coordinator and Public Information Officer for Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice here in Missouri. We are doing our best to keep our community informed as much as possible regarding how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting our county. Visit our dedicated COVID-19 page on our website at pikecountyhealth.org for resources, latest news, updated case counts, and a contact form for questions and concerns specifically related to the virus. Visit our website to subscribe to our PCHD e-news and be the first to know about any updates and resources we have to offer in our communications. Stay safe out there, Pike County. Your health is our priority, and together we will get through this concerning time.
Bowling Green Insurance is here to serve all your insurance needs. Bowling Green Insurance offers companies to cover your farm, home, auto, and crop needs. Call Fred or Jackie today to get a customized quote that will fit you and your budget. Bowling Green Insurance is an independent insurance agency. That means they can offer several companies to fit you. Give Bowling Green Insurance a call today to get a quote. 573-324-5762 or 573-324-CROP.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
7, 8, 9 hitters for the Warriors. It's Giebert, Nichols, and Bradshaw. 11 strikeouts today for Tanner Turner.
Kind of right where you want to be in the lineup, isn't it, in the 7th?
Uh-huh. That one pretty far outside the zone and high for ball 1 to Giebert, who is 0 for 2, grounded to the second baseman and the pitcher, and again a little landscaping there from Tanner Turner. 1-0. Fouls that one to the screen to even the count, a ball and a strike.
Giebert, 0 for 2, reached out a fielder's choice, grounded out to Chandler at second base.
That one drops low. 2 balls and a strike. District coverage brought to you in part by Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Penrod Real Estate, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Airco Convenience Center, McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory, Prairie's Edge Garden Center, a taste of Philly and Wood Smoke Meats as the count goes to 3-1.
Like a pretty good pitch there.
Uh-huh. Must have dropped just a tad low. There's a strike, and the count goes full. Ebert fouled one pitch off, but pretty much had the bat on the shoulder. As this one's nubbed in the air, and Dameron makes a catch. That ball never got more than 4 foot off the ground.
Nice effort by Dameron.
And the catcher squeezes it for the first out.
Now batting number 2, Alexa Nichols.
That'll bring in Alexa Nichols. Alexis Nichols. I think all the Alexa devices just went off. It's Alexis. And she takes the ball.
And it happens, too.
Yeah. The 1-0. Up high 2-0 to Alexis Nichols, the second baseman. Struck out, swinging and looking. 0 for 2 today. That one drops low. 3-0.
Turner had a control issue back in the 4th. 3 ball counts on the first 2 batters here in the 7th.
There's a strike called. Took something off that one to get it over. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty. Top of the 7th inning. And there's strike 2. It's behind 3-0. Now it's a 3-2 count to Nichols. Long look. Turner rocks back and fires. This one lifted into right field, and making the catch out there for Bowling Green is McKenna Orff. 2 down. 1 out away from a district title.
To make it a trifecta for our listening area in district championships.
Silex 1-1 last night. Ellsbury 1-1. 2 outs. Base is empty. Swinging in a foul ball on the first pitch to Bradshaw.
All EMO conference schools. I tell you a little bit about the competitiveness of that league this year.
Uh-huh. The last several years. How many state championships have we had out of the EMO?
There are a bunch. There are a bunch just between 2 schools.
Yeah. 1-1 the count. That one misses inside. 2 balls and a strike to the shortstop Bradshaw. Number 9 hitter in the order in the last chance for the Warriors. This one hit to center and deep. Moving back on it is Dieters, and it's gone.
Holy smokes.
Just cleared the fence by about 4 inches. And that makes it a 9-2 game. Second solo home run of the day for the Winfield Warriors. And the number 9 hitter, Bradshaw, a surprise home run here in the 7th.
Pretty much to dead center, just to the left of the scoreboard.
I don't think she even swung through on that pitch either.
I don't think she did either.
It was like a 3/4 swing.
Certainly hit the barrel of the bat. Those thunderballs, you hit them square, they go. Back to the top of the order.
5 home runs in this game.
Not
swing and a miss.
Terrible surprise when you pull up and you've got a 20-mile-an-hour, 25-mile-an-hour gale blowing out straight to left, though.
Emily Wright. Now she's the last chance for the Lady Warriors. 0-1. Grounded to the shortstop. Up with it is Womack. Throw across in time, and Bowling Green are your district champions. They win this one 9-2. Congratulations to Coach Craig Smith. In his first year at the helm here at Bowling Green, he brings back a district championship. Class 3, District 2 belongs to Bowling Green, and they'll wave to the opposition and say hello to the Class 3 state tournament as they're going to take on Perryville coming up on Wednesday at Bowling Green High School. We'll take a break, come back with the post-game show for you after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM. Sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
9-2 our final. A little bomb there for Winfield in the final half inning, but Bowling Green able to close the door and win this one by 7 runs. And Bowling Green scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 5 in the fourth inning. And we're actually held to just 1 hit after that, but still a pretty good offensive performance. Home runs by Jade Meyer and a pair by Grace Dameron, one in the first inning and a 3-run shot in the fourth inning in that 5-run fourth. So Bowling Green with 3 home runs. Winfield with 2 home runs, both their runs coming on solo shots in this ball game. And do you have the final line score?
Yeah, just a methodical game by Bowling Green. Nice job by Turner. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, struck out 11, walked 2, and hit 1 batter. So a workmanlike job by her. With 3 pitchers, saw all 3 pitchers. You mentioned in the pregame they had 3 girls that threw, would you say, 30 innings?
Yeah, right around there, yeah.
Each. So Louisiana, or Bowling Green got to see them all. The last pitcher, Heckelman, was able to kind of keep Bowling Green off stride a little bit, off balance with her big changeup, but by the time she came in, the damage was already done.
Exactly. Tonight's district game, or this morning's or this afternoon's, whatever part of the portion of the day we're in, brought to you in part by Bowling Green Diner, Knight Equipment Company, Lynn's Heritage House, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, the Pike County Republican Club, Positively Pampered Pets, and Gypsy Soul Salon and Boutique. Also brought to you tonight by Liggins Flooring, McDinger's, Sun Window Company, Midwest Pest Professionals, PJ's Salon, Powwow Cattle Farms and Fencing, Marla Reed Insurance, and Hair Creations. Glad all those sponsors were with us here on District Week, and now we get into the state tournament, and we'll tell you about those games when we come back here on the postgame show on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs is still Mid-America Auto and Towing. They perform state inspections, run diagnostics, and specialize in brake repair. They do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair and more. Mid-America will also guarantee the lowest prices on tires. Stop in, browse their pre-owned vehicles, and make sure to ask about their senior citizen and military discounts. Financing is available. To get a sneak peek of their inventory, visit MidAmericaAutoandTowing.com. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
It's time again for your annual mammogram, and Pike County Memorial Hospital is here for you. Now, state-of-the-art 3D mammography is closer to you than ever before. Receive the highest quality mammograms and bone density scans from our certified technologist right here in Pike County. Plus, your records and former scans can easily be transferred to us so we can keep everything up to date. It's state-of-the-art technology and the quality care you can count on right in your own backyard. For more information, go to pcmh-mo.org.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Pike County Mutual offers home auto discounts simply by placing your auto insurance through one of several auto companies that Pike County Farmers Mutual represent, and your home with Pike County Mutual. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Come home, insure with Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green. You'll be glad you did.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
A little redemption for Bowling Green. Their season ended on this field a year ago in the district championship. They win it this time, so they return to the state tournament that they had won the two previous years. Take a year off. Now they're back in the Class 3 state tournament, and they need one less win now to get a championship. If they can beat Perryville, that's the opening round. That's a state quarterfinal on Wednesday at Bowling Green High School. Time has not been determined, but they're playing 18-5 Perryville, which will be a tough test in the opening round of state.
They raise their record to 18-7 on the season. Winfield finishes at 14-11. Winfield's got a young club, so you can expect to see them around in the days ahead as well. So, yeah, Perryville will be a stiff challenge. You know, anytime you get into the state tournament, you're playing good teams, and you got to have your best. And, you know, Bowling Green played clean today. They didn't have any errors. A couple balls that maybe could have or should have been caught that were wind blown that affected things, which could be expected. But a much cleaner game than we saw against Centralia about a week ago, and the results reflect that as well.
Also winning a district title, Silex defeated Community last night, so the Silex Lady Owls will host the District 7 champion. That game should be just about over, so we'll find out soon if it's the number 1 seed Salisbury or the number 3 seed Northeast Cairo. That was also an 11 o'clock start. The section will be on Wednesday, and I believe that'll be at Silex High School as well. And then Ellsbury beat Jefferson of Festus in the Class 2 District 4 championship. 12-8, and they'll see either Father Tolton or Russellville. They don't play until about 12 minutes from now is when the first pitch is scheduled in that district title game, and that quarterfinal will be on Wednesday. The only class that's playing sectionals is Silex in Class 1.
So 3 EMO conference teams are district champions, so congratulations to all of them, and good luck on Wednesday.
The final in this one, the Class 3 District 2 championship. Bowling Green over Winfield by a final of 9-2. 5 home runs in the ball game. We had some fireworks throughout this tournament as Bowling Green has really started hitting the long ball. In the last couple of weeks when the temperatures dropped, the ball started flying around our area. It's been fun to watch. And Bowling Green, Silex, and Ellsbury all district champions after a week of long ball. So congratulations to them. For Jim Ross, Mark Froning saying we'll see you Wednesday for more high school softball postseason action right here on KJFM. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Area High School Softball on KJFM, Eagle 102. Join Eagle 102 for play-by-play action on air and online from your area sports leader. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. From KJFM.